And hello again and welcome back. Today we're having a look at a game called Harmful, created by Dan McGrath. Now this game was uploaded for the Haunted PS1's Wretched Weekend Jam #1, and as per usual I have no idea what these games are about, so I'm just going in blind. So we'll just play the tape and see what we're getting ourselves into. And it seems to have a very nice way of opening it, like you're playing a VHS tape. Which I'm wondering if a lot of the viewers of this channel will even remember what that is. August 3rd, 1987. It seems we're in a car. And... oh, I guess he left the camcorder on in his car. As he's driving wherever it is. It seems to like the woods? Cabin maybe? Or camping trip? And we've reached what seems to be the end of the national park. It moves around just with the mouse. We cannot run. It stops whenever I press the shift button, which is weird. I never met a game like that. We cannot read what's on this sign for whatever reason. Oh well, it isn't a sign. It's just it has papers on it. That's weird. I thought it was a sign that says "Welcome to this this national forest" or something. Also, is that just a tearing of... oh, right, it's just a tearing of the VHS, and that makes it snap skewed for some reason. At least it only did that on the pipes. I don't see it happening on the trees. So what is it that I need to find here? Am I just supposed to wander through the woods, Blair Witch style? Because that seems to be the impenetrable wall of trees. Oh, I triggered something. Still August 4th, 1997. I think that was the same day as what we started. And okay, we've set up a camping trip. We can, for some reason, look straight through our little hut, our little tent. That seems to be a weird glitch. Yeah, I can glitch right through it. Never mind. We'll just have a look and see what it is that we're supposed to be doing here. It's so bizarre, these games. Like, they just drop you in. There's no, like, backstory or anything. It's just like, well, just go and figure out where it is that you need to be and what you're supposed to be doing. Like, right now, I'm just walking around. I have no idea what it is that I'm supposed to be doing in this regard. But that's kind of the fun in these games. Like, it's an adventure. It's like finding a random disc between a bunch of games that you have. And like there's no label on it except maybe like this one might be just called Harmful. And you pop it in your PlayStation and you get this weird game. That's kind of how I see these like little game jams. You don't really know what you're going to get. And that kind of just makes it really interesting to me. It takes me back to like the times when you'd buy like a bunch of bootleg games on the market and just see, well, let's see if there's any like hidden gems that weren't released here, and just because it's on the copied PlayStation that came with it, there's a lot of flies in there. It'll play and it'll give you like this game that nobody else in your country or even your continent has ever seen. So we've reached the stones. I'm not quite sure why we have a circle of stones. It seems kind of ominous. It takes me back to the previous game that we played where we were accosted by a cult. And probably Satan as well. Yes, Satan came out of a triangle, didn't he? So, let's see, is there anything else I can interact with before I go into the cabin itself? And there's a lot of bins. I don't know what's the thing here. I can't really see much on the screen. It's very dark. I'm not quite sure how dark it is on when you guys are viewing it. That's a big chunk of meat. That's a massive chunk of meat. I don't know why there's dirt in the living room. Lots of tables. A couple of tables have been knocked over. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Am I supposed to be interacting with the car, maybe? Wait, is that the car that I came in? Now that I think about it, yeah, that kind of looks like the car that I came in, didn't it? Oh, that's the next day. There's massive chunks of meat on the floor. Oh. There's someone walking on the top floor. Oh, this feels very, Oh, what's the film that I'm thinking of now? Chainsaw Massacre, in a way. Like, they had that slaughterhouse in the cellar, didn't they? That was just kind of hidden from view. So how the hell do I get out of here? Can I even interact with anything? No, I still can't run. It seems like a weird glitch to not have a run button, or at least there has to be something that was put in there. Like, it's... oh, jeez, well... He's going ham on that massive piece of meat. That poor lad's, well, hanging around. Another one's taking a nap on the floor. Yeah, he's really working that piece of meat, isn't he? Wow. So this is all in the span of like 2 days. Oh, and I guess I'm the dude now. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I guess, where did he get that big piece of meat? None of these guys are big enough for something like that. Jesus. That's about the same size as those rocks outside. Yeah, he's still alive. He's doing okay. Yeah, you're doing fine, buddy. Him, not so much. Wow, yeah. He's, oh god, even the shins. Come on, man. Oh, I'm glad there's no massive dong that I need to censor for YouTube. That would have taken me so much work to put all these... Oh, hello there. Oh, is he burning all the evidence? All the meat that he procured from his poor victims? And it's still the 5th? It's still the same day. It's just like an hour later. Oh, stop. Was that it? I'm not quite sure. I can't really do anything right now. Created by Damagraph. Ah, that was it. Well, it was really good. It felt a bit like how we had Chojiro, where we had like a minimal amount of actual gameplay. Like we could only move the character around a bit, and we got to see all these different like set pieces of a story unfolding. I really like these kinds of games. I wish more games would do that because, especially for these really short game jams, you're not going to do like a whole lot of gameplay. Like in that span of 48 hours, you're not going to be able to think of a whole lot of levels and stuff to do. Like the areas that we were in right now was essentially just the area around the shed, inside the shed, beneath the shed, and back outside the shed. So it was all in that one area, and he just made like pre-made cutscenes in a way that we could see the story unfold, which works for the story that he wants to tell. And it's very ominous, isn't it? It's very good. I like it. I guess the only thing that people could really complain about is maybe the models of the humans that were hanging around. They were very minimalistic, but we can't really complain because all of this is made in like 48 hours. So I still really like this one. This one was really good, I found. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode, and I'll see you in the next one. So goodbye for now.